I'm on a mission to complete all the Japanese Sega Saturn games. This is my journey. Game number 15, Kaosu Control, Chaos Control. Developed by Infogrames, published by Infogrames Multimedia in Europe and Virgin Interactive Entertainment in Japan. This is a port from the CDI, released in December 1995 in Japan and September 1996 in Europe. This is the first version of the game which doesn't support the light gun. The game started with a cutscene depicting how the Voyager probe sent in 1972, which contained a message about the existence of our planet, was caught by aliens in 2050. I struggled with the Japanese, but basically, aliens are invading. You have to move a cursor with the gamepad arrows in order to select an option in the main menu. I personally find this kind of mechanic very frustrating. Why not just let me highlight a different option as I move up and down? I think this is because this is a port from the CDI, and this kind of interaction was groundbreaking back in 1995. In the options, I set the cursor speed too fast, as I had a feeling this was going to be a pain. First cutscene before the first level. Not much to say here, we're part of some sort of squadron and we're going to fight aliens. In the first level we have to protect New York. The gameplay mechanic is fairly simple. This is a rail shooter, basically a video. You move a cursor with the arrows, and the only weapon is a laser. That weapon can overheat, it cools down when you don't use it. Our health is at the bottom, and if it goes all the way down, then it's game over. As you shoot enemy ships, they get covered by an explosion and smoke sprite, but you can tell they are still in the background video. That counter at the top is your score. You get points as you stay alive and hit enemy ships. Whoa, look at that cutscenes of a ship flying low over water, so realistic. Probably took a few hours to render. My cursor was moving a bit slow despite selecting fast in the options, and the lasers were shooting by themselves sometimes. I later realized that it was because of the Retrobit controller I was using. Switching to an original controller solved the issue. I wonder if it's because the game is doing something unconventional. After flying over water, I then joined the fight in the streets. Obligatory boss at the end of the level, some sort of mech with a shield. Nothing happens when you hit it, so it wasn't really satisfying. It just dropped out of the screen. I'm not even sure I needed to do anything. After New York, I got a cutscene introducing the main character. My Japanese is rusty and I'm too lazy to check the European version, but I think the gist of it is, her name is Jessica, she just got promoted to Shosa, Major. Someone left a dying message for her. I think it was her dad from Mars. The aliens are now attacking us with a computer virus. Did that inspire Independence Day? And we have to use virtual reality in order to fight them on a computer board. Basically, aliens. Different level, same mechanics. I like how they interpreted a computer virus as small machines infecting a board. I guess those words are confusing, like clearing cookies from the cache. To be fair, I think it looks pretty good, although I'm not really sure what I'm looking at. When in doubt, shoot it. That was the end of the area. Got some words of encouragement. In the following area, I was still fighting small things using virtual reality, but I'm not sure what it was supposed to be. At the end, I entered some sort of building. I'm still not sure where I was, but the same rules applied. When in doubt, shoot it. More words of encouragement. The next area was the core of the virus, I guess. More things to shoot. Then I got the main virus thingy. It looks like they had fun with this one. I'm not sure I ever was at risk of losing the battle. After fighting the virus, I was then given a bigger ship to bring the battle to space. The cockpit is a bit funky. The next area was in Earth's orbit. More aliens thingies to fight. In the following area, I fought around a space station called Solaris and killed a reskinned boss from the beginning. Still in space, I got to fight the aliens' aircraft carrier. While fighting in trenches, I got asked for directions. That's a weird thing to introduce near the end of the game. I just went straight ahead. This happened again a couple of times. I just chose a random direction. I somehow got to a boss with a shield again and almost died that time. I destroyed that massive spaceship. More cutscenes to congratulate the hero. And that's it. That was the end of the game. I entered my name to save my score. I guess that's replay value if you really want to play this again. It took me 38 minutes, but I was quite impressed actually, given the amount of videos they managed to cram on a single CD. That wasn't too bad, to be honest. The gameplay wasn't great. It's basically just a 30-minute long video with things to shoot to keep you engaged. But at least it wasn't frustrating. It could have been worse if they actually made it difficult. For me, this would probably rank as a D. If you made it this far, then thank you so much for watching, and here is how the next game was selected. I removed all the Mahjong games, all the light gun games, and all the 18+ games. I will add them back at some point, but at the moment, I'm going to do without them. I quite like Tomb Raider and Mizero, Dino Shokutaku. 3, 2, 1, go. Aquazone. I think I know this one. I think it's like a screensaver, but for your TV.